Hannah, I'm sorry. My mom will be late to see your parents today. What's wrong? There was an emergency and she needed to go to work. Oh no. If your mother's going to be there, it must be a big deal. She's planning to come even if she's late. So I'm sorry, but could you tell your parents? And also tell them we are sorry. Okay, that's fine. Besides, you were going to come by yourself. But my dad really wanted to meet your mom. We should be thankful to your mom. Thank you. I'll be at the restaurant at 11:30 as planned. Okay, see you soon. Hey there, a poor guy who grew up in a single-parent home. You're the one who got cocky and said you wanted to marry my daughter. Are you Hannah's dad? Yes, that's right. It's Jack. I got your number from my wife. Hannah's mom texted me to apologize for what you did to me. What? Why is it such a big deal? Can I help you with something? You slapped me with a bundle of bills as soon as I saw you at the restaurant. I never dreamt that you would do that. By the way, that was $10,000 bills. You took the trouble to prepare such a large sum of money in advance? I don't recall anything I did wrong. What in the world did he have against me? I just sent it to you. I won't give my precious daughter to a poor man who grew up in a single-parent home. There is no doubt that I grew up in a single-parent home. But we have never been in a financial situation. That's just something you don't realize. Single moms are always poor. It's just that your sense of poverty is numb. Your values are too different from those of Hannah. I can't allow you to marry her. Above all, I don't want you and your mother to rely on our money. I have to get rid of you as soon as possible. But that doesn't mean you could slap me on my face. You stole my daughter. That's why I greeted you the way I did. You think a poor man can marry my daughter? Don't make me say the same thing over and over again. You know what? Your mother didn't show up in time. That's not acceptable. As you probably heard from Hannah, she had an urgent matter at work. I just received a call that she will be arriving soon. What kind of big mistake did your mother have? She didn't do anything. Whatever it is, I disapprove of you marrying my daughter. Speaking of which, where did you go after that? The restaurant let us use a private room they had available. And there we are. I see. You guys are still in the restaurant. Then come and get it quickly. Get what? $10,000. If you leave my daughter, it's yours. Well, it's called a severance package. That's a lot of money for a poor guy, right? Excuse me for a moment. My mother has just arrived. I want to talk to her. Sorry to keep you waiting. I spoke to my mother. A poor mother and son tore between $10,000 and a little bit of pride. Let me ask you just to be sure. Are you sure you want me to leave? I'm going to visit you with my mother. Oh, wow. You've decided to accept my offer after all, haven't you? Poor people's pride is just like this. Listen, once you receive the money, don't see Hannah again. Get the hell out of our way. Hey, Mike. Wait. Please. No way. I didn't know your mother was the president of my work. I had no idea. I thought she was just a stranger with the same last name. Mike, I'll allow you to marry Hannah. Give me a chance to explain myself to your mother, the boss. Mike, I said... Dad! Hannah? Where are you now? At the critical moment of your marriage. I've been with Mike. What? And I'm also with Mike's mom. I see. Hannah, please. Tell Mike to answer my texts. Also, tell him to come back soon with his mother. Why are you still talking like that? Huh? Don't you realize that you're in a very bad place? Or you may realize it, but you're trying to escape reality. Excuse me? There is a reason I didn't tell you about Mike's mother in advance. I felt your attitude was dangerous. Dangerous? If I told you about Mike's mom beforehand, I'm sure you would suck up to her, right? Of course, she's my boss. That's why I didn't tell you. Well... But I didn't expect you to slap Mike with a bundle of bills. I can't believe it. No. You see? The bills were from my grandfather's inheritance, right? Those are Mom's money. Huh? I know you know Mom's PIN number, but that doesn't mean that you can withdraw it without talking to Mom. Well, she's my wife. No, you can't do that. I mean, it's not your money, and you told Mike it's a severance package? Don't you feel any shame? Ugh. Where's your pride? Ugh. Are you stupid? Hannah, don't talk to your father like that. I'm just saying what I want to say because I don't want to see you again. What? And then Mike will be asking you for medical expenses and compensation. And I'm sure you'll get a bill for the time you're out of work. Huh? What's that? Mike hurt his wrist and fingers when you slapped him. Huh? He had to go to the clinic. Mike needs his hands to do his mechanic job, so he has to take some time off. Wait. He was texting me. How did he type his texts? Oh, that. I was the one typing. Huh? Well, it's understandable that you didn't notice. I was typing what Mike wanted to say on his behalf. What? I was shocked to see your terrible attitude. No, that was... I'm going to take Mike home and go straight back to my apartment. Hannah! Oh, and make sure you return the money to Mom. Mike, please let me speak with your mother. If I don't, I'll be demoted. And my wife will divorce me. I told you I'd let you marry Hannah. Please. Mike, I'm really begging you. Please. Hannah? Hi, Mike. Are you feeling better? Yes, I can type. And I'm fully recovered. Good for you. By the way, I heard your parents are in divorce proceedings. Have they separated already? Yes, they are. My parents' house is in my mother's name, so my dad moved out. Can I ask for more details? You know the settlement money for you? My dad tried to withdraw from my mom's account again. Oh no. As you can imagine, my mom was furious. After everything that had happened in the past, I guess it just piled up and caused a big eruption. I see. Actually, I'm at my mom's office. I told you about the urgent matter she had to take care of, right? Yes, I remember that. They investigated and found that it was my dad's mistake. So he was demoted from section chief. That's right. I'm an outsider, so I don't really know the details. But that's what I heard. He was so overbearing, but I wondered what was going on. I can only sigh. I'm sorry for your mother and you. Don't worry about it, Hannah. My mom says so too. I'm sure she's fine. Thank you. By the way, I got a pamphlet about the wedding place we discussed the other day. Oh, really? I want to see it. I'll bring it with me on our date tomorrow. Well, it's getting late. All right. I'll go to bed soon. Well, good night. See you tomorrow. Okay, good night. See you tomorrow. A few months later, Hannah's parents' divorce was finalized. Also, the settlement money that Hannah's father owes me was paid in a lump sum from his savings. However, I have no intention of inviting him to our wedding. When my lawyer told him about this, he had a look of despair and then cried a lot. However, he didn't seem to clearly understand what was wrong with him. He did something against the company's compliance regulations and was finally fired. He didn't get any severance pay, he is unemployed, and his savings were dried up. He's now working at a part-time job that he managed to find, being scolded by a high school kid.